Alright. We are back. Do I need to do the same intro again? Let's do it again. This is Mineski versus Execration for the Summit 5 semifinals of the C qualifiers. I'm Luminous, joined by Winter. We only have 4 teams remaining, and these are the 2 teams we're watching now. This is going to be a best of 3 series. Winner gets to move on, loser is eliminated. And it seems like Mineski has done their homework, as they immediately banned out Earth Spirit. So no more of that Tim's Earth Spirit, at least in the first game.
Radiance ban.
Winter? Alright, Winter said BR back. He is not right back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Need to fire Winter. Did you get some food?
Just a glass of H2O.
Fair enough. We need that as we're casting. As I was saying, there's no Earth Spirit this game. I'm a little sad.
It's an OP hero. Still OP hero. Maybe just a little bit too strong at the right hand.
Seconds to go.
Yeah, and
The
Tim's
hero just does so much. The hero.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say the one thing that he's actually weak at. I guess late game is pretty weak.
Time.
But if he gets enough farm, he could get Aghanim Scepter and becomes pretty strong in the late game. I remember one game we were casting with the Tim Earth Spirit. In one fight, he did like the most damage as the 4th position Earth Spirit. Like he did like 3,500 damage, like more than his carry. Like it was kind of crazy. So Mineski respect ban.
2,500.
Yeah, something like that.
2,000.
Pretty
That was
insane.
like level 6 when he was level 6.
10 seconds to go.
Mineski thinking about their first pick. Bounty Hunters in the pool, but it seems like the C teams rarely first pick Bounty.
Reserve time.
They'll start with the Beastmaster.
Dyer's pick.
Which is also a very solid pick.
Yep. More Darkstairs, okay.
Radiance pick.
Fair enough.
Everyone's picking Darkseer so much, yeah. I don't see so much of like Tide or Phoenix. Like in the Epicenter games, I see a lot of like Phoenix openings, Tide.
10 seconds to go.
Like I even see Bat Riders a lot, but not so much Darkseer.
5 seconds.
Darkstair to me is like a hard to go wrong hero, right?
Yeah, but then you know what is my issue with the hero right now? He has no tempo. Like his tempo is team fight, and he's all about the lane. You know, you don't do well in the lane. I mean, he's great because you can farm jungle. That's why he's good in the first 10 minutes, in terms of talking about an off laner. But since the introduction of Iron Talent, any off laner can jungle.
Sure. So a lot of his speciality got taken away.
10 seconds.
That's why we see
I'm
more.
not to say taken away, but everyone has it.
Okay, fair enough. That's the other way to say it. And when you mean tempo, it's more like those 1 or 2 small ganks that lead into like a tower push, and Darkseer is not very good for that. Unlike, for
It's
example,
not like
Beastmaster.
it's not only small gangs, it's like the big gangs, like
Sure.
when you get a blink on a certain hero. But like I always talk about first 10 minutes, usually the hero that has the most tempo. That's why that's always banned a lot is Doom and Bounty Hunter and Earth Spirit. These are the 3 heroes that provide the most potential tempos in the first 10 minutes, so that other tempos can come into play. Usually it's like that. The support makes the tempo first, and then it's your mid lane like a Puck level 6 comes into play. And then he's going to TP to the off lane, or your carry like Juggernaut or Gyro. You have ultimate, you're level 7, you TP to the off lane, you get a kill. You help your off lane get to his tempo, which is the blink in most cases, or Beastmaster Necrobook. Those are the type of plays that you can make with all these type of heroes. But when you don't have those type of heroes, like what happened in the last game, when I was talking about AA's lineup, then you are just merely sitting in your lane and waiting for the big item, and you're waiting for a team fight, and you just allow your team, the enemy's team, to actually dictate everything, which is bad in my opinion for the current meta.
And that's why you're not a big fan of Lich as well, right? Because Lich is a hero that's
No.
just that, right? You sit in the lane, you passively win it, but you don't dictate where the next fight will be.
It's situational. Like it can be really good, like what you said, like if the team, like when you're playing against Miracle's team, and you know he's the guy that's going to roll you over,
Right.
and you take a lot of farm, then you just pick a Lich to sit in his lane. But that might not even be that great of an idea after post 10-15 minutes, right? Like what I
Right.
said about the hero.
Well, Execration is gonna be able to have some tempo.
Like you get level 6, level 7, you're so strong, you have so much nuke. He's not very good in the lane because
5 seconds.
you don't have great damage or good animation compared to Queen of Pain, but he provides a lot in terms of
Reserve time.
for the team later. You don't need to wait for a big cooldown. Like Queen of Pain, it's always about, oh, we have that one big sonic wave, and then in 2 minutes you have to wait. But for Mirana, you don't have to do that. Your ultimate is like a great way of using it as a smoke as well. So I feel like Mirana provides more in terms of tempo compared to Queen. Queen is like one big tempo, but Mirana doesn't need to wait for the big cooldown.
Sure. And then the one thing I also like about Execration is that they
Well. So I feel like Mirana provides more in terms of tempo compared to Queen. Queen is like one big tempo, but Mirana doesn't need to wait for the big cooldown.
sure. And then the one thing I also like about Execration is that they have the possibility of an offensive tri-lane right now. So if Mineski picks a very greedy safe lane carry, they could punish him. Like for example, Spectre, or Juggernaut probably not. Once you see the Juggernaut, you probably can effectively.
He's
tri-lane
not
again.
greedy, but he's strong late game as well. Like this hero, you want to have like all rounded. Like right now, the Dota is all about being all rounded.
Mhm.
Good in the lane, good in team fights. You know, can be greedy. You can play him as a very greedy Juggernaut depending on your build. You can be played as a fighting Juggernaut. You get all the small items like what Jo did, Yasha, drums, and then you fight. So the hero is very flexible.
Yeah. You know, actually, have you been able to see any strong pushing strats being executed in the epicenter land, for example?
No, not much. It's
Yeah.
all about scaling. Some strats have a tower taking potential early, but they are able to siege because they have a very big lead. But I don't see a specific lineup designed to just breach very early.
Yeah.
It's more about outplaying, and then you get that advantage. You have that all-rounded draft. You have that draft that scales very well. But then because you're outplaying the enemy, so that's why you're pushing the high ground so quickly.
Now, in this particular game, that seems to be a problem that Execration is going to have, because none of these heroes actually push very well.
They
So
fight very well.
they
They
do,
fight.
but in a kind of a five-man stalemate, like you won't see Execration being able to break high ground. And that's kind of the style they play. You know, they really rely more on mobility heroes. I still remember that draft where they ran the Puck and Mirana as their two cores for Execration, and they were winning the game very hard, but they were having such a hard time taking the first lane of Rex. So I think this last pick for Execration, it's gonna be Nando's
Dragon
hero.
Knight.
Yeah, Dragon Knight
Like
would be
Dragon-
great, I think.
Then the Mirana will be safe lane if they do that. Because right now I see them needing a melee hero that can be an Iron Shell target, a tanky hero. So
Sure.
that would be nice for them.
I mean, I think Razor also is a kind of
To go.
sort of similar, but
Radiance band.
maybe
I like
Razor.
Dragon Knight.
Okay,
Because Dragon Knight can, because you were talking about the tower, like sieging towers, like Dragon Knight provides more.
sure. They're gonna take out,
Razor's more like a lane dominator, you win your lane. You focus a lot on winning the lane.
which is not a bad idea, right? Against Juggernaut, Beastmaster, Queen. These are also
Yeah,
very
but then-
strong lanings.
The issue is like about how to transition. I think helping to, in terms of transitioning and having more
Reserve time.
in like scaling, I think Dragon Knight will provide more. I just like the hero more, and he buys Armlet, which is the flavor of the month. Whatever you want to say. Flavor of the patch, flavor of the month.
Yeah, right now they're pretty synonymous. And Mineski, thinking about the last pickup, they need a support. Ideally, a support that could be somewhat tankier, maybe have a little bit of more defensive capability, or a support that could roam very hard, because Disruptor is not very good at that department.
If they want to be greedy, Beastmaster can be their jungling hero.
Reserve
Sure.
time.
So that option is still open for them. But if they are looking for a support, yeah, I do like a roaming support. I really do like a roaming support now. But there's not much available, yeah. Earth Spirit, there's Tusk, there's still Tusk. Tusk
Oh,
is the last,
That
the
is
last
true.
one available.
Tusk is available.
What else? Roaming hero. There's no Mirana, there's no... Like, all the main ones are already banned out.
Maybe that's why they're thinking a little bit tough.
Maybe they
times.
were also deciding, because of that, they would just put Beastmaster as a greedy hero and then run another offlaner. Like a greedy support, and then run another offlaner.
Oh, what about something like a Night Stalker?
if you actually they do that, they can have the Night Stalker Beastmaster map control.
Yeah.
Map control heroes. That would be nice too. Yeah, I like that idea. Then Night Stalker, you could run Night Stalker as your greedy jungler and Beastmaster on the lane, vice versa,
Yeah, vice versa.
depending on how you want it. Personally, I would think that Beastmaster jungle a lot faster, and I will put Night Stalker on off lane.
10 seconds to go.
Yeah, and then
But
you
then,
as
but
soon
then
as
it's the same thing, right? Beastmaster is also very good in the lane compared to that.
okay, so Rubik.
Dire
I'm not sure whether I like this because going back to what you brought up earlier, the tempo, right? Like there is no tempo at least early on, pre 10 minutes for Mineski.
It's very good in the lane, like with the Juggernaut. Right now, because they don't have tempo, but they traded it for better lanes. So their lane is really strong. Disruptor, Queen, and Rubik. I mean, Rubik can somewhat create some tempo early, because when you roam, you live into the Queen of Pain.
Sure.
Has some sort of kill potential, but that's the last hero for the Iron Shell, PL. Much more scaling. This is much stronger than the DK in terms of scaling into late game. Because if you go Dragonite Mirana, means your late game is not very good compared to what Mineski have, because they have the Juggernaut. So
Right.
PL will somewhat equalize that. You can deal. I wonder if they will actually put PL. Yeah, they're gonna put PL mid. Nando is the mid player. So PL against Queen, it's very difficult for Rubik to get PL. So if you talk about the Rubik's tempo, it's more like winning your lane, and then you wait for Juggernaut to get level 6, or Queen of Pain level 6, and then you rotate, and you move with this one of those two heroes to the Beastmaster's lane to kill the carry. And then Disruptor will take the safe lane experience. So that's what you want to do. Prioritize on giving more lane to Disruptor to get XP. Rubik will want to roam, but not alone, with a Queen of Pain or Juggernaut.
Okay. Well, we'll see if that's gonna be happening. Again, this is for all the marbles. Best of 3 series. Winner is gonna be able to move on to the Summit 5 Phase 1 qualifiers. Loser is done. I'm gonna start with a pause. You haven't really told us which draft that you personally favor, Winter.
With the PL pick, because Dragonite will have more tempo despite not having better scaling. PL means they have to be a bit more defense, a bit more farm orientated. They can roam and kill heroes if PL gets a good rune, but they can't really siege towers that well. They will have the same issue that they had yesterday. Remember the game where they can't siege
Right.
because of their lineup?
All right.
So they will have that problem in this game too, but they are going to rely on getting their PL and Mirana super farmed. They're very good heroes of pushing out the lanes later, because Mirana is going to get Aghanims, right? And Darkseid is going to push lanes with Iron Shell. So they have that going on for them. They're very mobile. They push out all the lanes very easily with their 3 cores. But then, in this type of game, Witch Doctor as a support doesn't do too much. He's only there for the laning phase, because when you're split pushing, Venge is okay, but Witch Doctor is not going to do so much.
I think the concern for me is Mineski supports in the mid to late game. There is going to be a point where when PL jumps on you, there's very little these supports could do. Same thing with Abed. Once he gets a Blink Dagger after the Aghanims, there's just essentially food. So I feel like they have to win the mid to early game in a pretty dramatic fashion.
They have Beastmaster, so Vision will be on their side if they place the Hogs appropriately. So that's going to be good for them. And overall, I feel like because of the vision advantage, and if I will still say that I favor Mineski's lanes more. I think their lanes are better overall. So they have Juggernaut and Queen. So I would say that the mid lane and the safe lane, like Darkseid is not going to get too much from the off lane because of the 3 heroes, and mid lane will be Queen of Pain favored.
Oh,
But Queen of Pain is not going mid. Dude, he's going safe lane.
Yeah, safe lane Queen of Pain.
Jug is going mid?
It's all the
Yeah,
hotness.
I just realized who's playing the Jug.
Got a feeling this is gonna be good.
Yeah,
So
Ben
Darkseid is not even going to be bottom.
offensive trialing Execration. Is that offensive trialing? The supports are kind of roaming around, and Jules is going to tango up here against Tim's for a
Hey,
little bit.
Teams is playing Venge.
Yeah,
So
he's a support player.
I thought R was a support player, and he only plays the offlane if there's Earth Spirit. Okay, no. Everything is permanently switched now. R is the offlane player.
Yeah. Nando.
His name is Ralph Richard. Just so if you wanna know. Alright.
Ralph Richard.
Yeah, Ralph Richard.
All right. That's something I do appreciate when players use like part of their real name as their online gaming tag. Like Kuroki, for example. I don't know, just a little bit cooler than
Everyone
Luminous
else.
and Winter, I guess.
So Rubik is gonna get the reward here. He's gonna get that nice 100 gold
Yeah.
reimbursement for the sentry. And looking at other lanes, it's gonna be Beastmaster versus Darkseer 1v1. So it's gonna be very good for Execration, because Darkseer is gonna get more. And this tri-lane again we mentioned yesterday, you don't see teams do it enough with Mirana picks. Because with Mirana, you can pressure the enemy safe lane a lot. But since it's a queen, then it doesn't allow them to get as much advantage compared to a melee hero like Juggernaut.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they could pick on the supports a couple of times. Supports are
But-
doing the pulls as well. In fact, this could be a kill. Magic Missile could set up, yeah, Magic Missile and a pause immediately.
Oh,
I'm not sure
Disruptor.
exactly what they could do, even though there's a pause. Like, the arrow's gonna
Disruptor,
come.
run up and tank the arrow.
I mean, that is not the play, Winter. The bigger question is whether the arrow will reach in time. In fact, it will arrow. Alright, the casket will fly out, but that's going to be enough time for them to react. They're going to turn things around against Tim's. Tim's taking a ton of damage, will die. The first blood goes to Jules, and now the poison doing a lot of damage to Abed as well. The healing doing a little bit of, I guess, rejuvenation, but it's not going to be enough. That's 2 kills so far. 3 kills going to come up here because that's going to be a poison chemo. Maybe deny the rune? Nope. Triple kill on Jules. That's Arcane Boots. So we're 2.5 minutes into the game. The lane's done. I think you just kind of go away now.
Well, you don't believe me.
What? Believe who?
I told you he's gonna run up and tank the arrow.
Okay. You know that pause actually messed things up so bad for Execration.
Yeah, he actually did. That was really unfortunate.
Yeah, because Queen of Pain was able to immediately come in and respond. But,
But
you know.
I still think it would have been really good for Mineski once the arrow got blocked by Disruptor. Because they spread out the damage, and then his lift, and he lifted one of the heroes and he stunned the other two when they dropped down. So that was like, the fight was over after that. They took way too much damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, they didn't have. Wait, was Abed not level 2 at that point? Because at this point, he doesn't have Starstorm or Sleep skilled. And either one of those would have been helpful in that last
I'm
engagement.
not sure. But, you know, how times have changed now. It's PL versus Juggernaut mid.
Yeah.
How often do we get to see that?
I remember
Oh
there was a
God.
patch where it's just like melee heroes in the mid lane. It was like
And you
Doom in the mid
pick-
lane.
And you pick tight Axe for mid lanes.
Yeah, it was so boring to watch. But I guess okay for these players as they're definitely playing it. Top lane, is there ever a point where the Beastmaster, maybe once he gets like level 3 boards, that he's able to do okay in the lane?
I think if Darkseer played... I mean, the lane right now is really good for Beastmaster. He's even against
Yeah.
Darkseer. I don't think that should be the case. If Darkseer plays this matchup correctly, he should always be farming more than the Beastmaster.
You could
It
utilize
shouldn't
the
be.
jungle a bit better, right?
Yeah, it shouldn't be even. It should never be even. Beastmaster, however, will be able to have chances to kill the Darkseer once he has level 6. That's when it gets tricky for Darkseer. So as long as he plays safe after that, you push the lane and you jungle. And you don't stay too close when you don't see supports on the map.
Oh, I bet it's definitely saving the leap to dodge that Shadow Strike. And he's successfully doing so.
Oh, we got a lift. Abed has no leap. He's dead.
Glimpse him back. Poison's gonna be the
Let's try to
casket
deny
though.
him.
Maybe deny? Oh! That right click damage. Which stopped it. I mean, it's still a good kill, so it's fine. I think,
So this offensive tri-lane definitely not working out because they were not expecting Queen of Pain to be down here.
yeah. Benhar trying to survive. No mana for Lance on Nando. In fact, he might be in a little bit of trouble. No, Benhar, not level 6 yet. Very close though.
He might get the lift.
I mean, what are they actually gonna do?
Hopefully.
No spin. In fact, he's gonna be able to lance him back.
Yes, spin soon.
He's got bottle charge.
Oh,
Oh, that's gonna be enough! Okay, this should be a kill. Just chase and magic missile. Magic missile?
no mana. Is it? No, he has mana. Oh, he had to stick for the mana.
And then he
Okay.
lost it. No.
He lost the kill.
Execration. kind of crumbling now. One by one they go. Jules says, okay, one more kill. No problem. I got Arcane Boots. He got a 2.5 minutes Arcane Boot, I just want to say. Alright. The lanes are not going well.
I mean, I expected Mineski to have better laning phase, but not not by such a big margin.
Yeah, not like this. Abed has no mana. Can they... I don't know, he has a mango, he's fine.
Okay, this bench has to get a kill somewhere else. Mid lane, it's difficult because it's Juggernaut. Top lane, Beastmaster.
Doable.
I don't know, man. It's difficult. He's too low level. It's level 2.
Mid lane looks like we see a little bit of initiation against Nando. Lift. He's waiting for it. There's finally Lift, Omni Slash, and... Whoo! That was a good play by Jules, tossing it away and towards the tower, away from the rest of the creeps.
Yeah, away from the creeps. That was very good play. But then, I'm not sure how is this Beastmaster getting so much. He's not supposed to get so much from against Darkseer. Why is he ahead of the Darkseer? I don't think the Darkseer is playing his matchup correctly.
Probably
Now
not.
it's
In
gonna be
fact,
a rough.
solo kill attempt. Oh, not solo kill. Jules in position as well. Man, they're making this look so easy. Okay, Jules, out of the 7 kills that his team is in, he's got 4 and he's got 3 assists. So he's in 100% team participation.
The man of the moment. One roam towards middle, netted a kill. One roam towards top, netted a kill. And the other kills all came from bottom lane.
Yeah, sometimes...
That's the dream of the support. You kill
Yeah.
your lane, you roam mid, you kill mid, you roam top, you kill top. And then you tell your team, I done my job, team.
If we lose, it's on you guys. This is... Yeah, it's... Alright, so you generally never have this good of a start, but apparently when you do, you go earn. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it's... With the heroes that they have, you expect a lot of kills, so the earns is going to be...
Earn is good if you can get it early. I don't think you can say it's bad for Rubik.
Well,
in most cases.
I was thinking maybe you could save for a bigger item, you know, like a early Aether Lens, maybe an early Force Staff, early Blink.
Some players might do that. But I like the earn. Helps your team, helps yourself, helps you get kills, and if no one else is getting the earn, why not?
Sure, that's fair. Well, I've been watching Bocarino a bit. It seems like his board control is definitely on point. Be able to get a lot of good last hits, and maybe just
Damn, he
complete...
has 51 last. How is he having so much?
Yeah,
Oh my
he's
God.
outlast hitting the Darkseer, and I think you're right. He's probably not playing the matchup properly.
Like,
Maybe
there's
he's
no-
not double iron shelling. Maybe
No way
he's
this is
just...
happening, bro.
single
Darkseid should be able to pull ahead in this lane.
Yeah.
For sure, at least by like 5 to 10 CS. Most of the time, even more, because as the lane draws out longer, you push out the lane and you jungle. The more you jungle, the more ahead you get against the Beastmaster.
Well, very unfortunate for the Darkseer. You pick him to basically have the secure lane, especially against a melee hero, but... I mean, he's got good
Might be a-
farm, it's just that he's losing the lane.
Might be a fast game, Lumi,
It could
at
be.
this rate.
I mean, we're talking about the tempo controllers. Are there any on Execration? Not really, just the Mirana.
On the Mirana will be the main one, but because she's not having a good time, so it's difficult.
That's the one nice thing about off-lane Mirana. You can still always get farmed by ancienting or shooting arrows at the neutrals.
Well, they're trying to make a tempo play with the smoke on the 2 supports, but this is not going to be bad. This is going to be bad because Mineski has, like I mentioned, Rubik plus one of the Queen or the Jug smoke towards the safe lane.
Oh, they're going to try to roar an RR. Will it be enough? And all the TPs are coming in, but the kills is going to be fast. Question is, how many are they going to lose? Jules is a huge kill because he has a big streak. And it looks like Abed's going to secure that. No, Matt. Okay, the double Starstorm is going to get the kill. It looks like Benhar is going to be able to probably die. The arrow's going to be good. They get the secondary kill, not even losing Nando. Abed gets a double kill. And more importantly, getting the streak kill from the Rubik. He had a
that was
5-1
big
streak.
exaggeration. They had 5 heroes there. They smoked 2 on top, even though they lost the Darkseid, but the other 2 TP'd so quickly. You see like how quick, like the moment they were dying, the raw wasn't even on him. The TP already came.
I think they were completely expecting. Well, they knew they were gonna fight up top with the smoke play.
Yeah, they understood that rotation. That's why they were hitting top as well. They read it for Mineski.
Yeah, and the other big factor was Queen of Pain not being there, because If she had been there with a Sonic Wave, maybe the fight would have completely changed as well.
Yeah. Did she not have? I think she went back to base, yeah, because she's at full. Or she went for rune or something.
She probably went for a rune without TP because she has a haste in her bottle. So
no reason not to be there at that fight, because that would have been huge for her.
well, now they're maybe thinking about setting up a gank on Queen. Maybe just a counter gank. Raging Potato.
Not gonna be easy though.
Yeah.
Darkseer plus Venge, you don't have that much damage.
Definitely won't kill through the haste rune. Alright, so that was a good fight for Execration, but mostly due to luck in a sense that they came in and you were smoking there at the same time. So where do you go from here if you're Execration?
Queen is top, Execration. I don't know if they actually read this. There was a ward in the lane though. If you look at bottom, there was a deep ward in the lane for Execration.
Courier!
Not sure if he saw the Queen TP, but regardless, she already showed herself.
Yep.
So they already know what's up. And again, Execration making the same play, going towards top with both the supports. But this time, Mineski's only having one hero here.
Oh, haste rune is running low. They're gonna throw out the cask. Arrow he has no mana. No, he does have mana. He blinks to the left. And that'll be it for the gang. Tim's unable to get in position for a magic missile.
Yeah, there was like no way they could have gotten that kill. Unless the bench was near enough. But here comes the Beastmaster. He tried to roar.
Oh, he's gonna get the roar off. The arrow's gonna snipe a boar, but Cask needs to be bouncing pretty good. Tim's dropping really low. He does have a 10 magic stick charge. Could be using it now. Needs to use it now, but looks like the burst damage is too much. Meanwhile, Darkseer split pushing bottom, but let's see if they can lose a little bit more. Nando does have a double damage. Looks like that'll be it.
Well, Mineski needs to be able to get towers right now. After getting, like, you get the lane advantage, then you want to take out the tier 1 mid and the tier 1 on the safe lane. These are the two most key towers you want to take out. So they've done it in the mid lane. Now they're proceeding to the top tier 1.
Yep.
This will open up the whole jungle for Mineski to invade.
That's pretty big. And in fact, talk about invading jungle. Mineski's already behind the tier 1s.
Dude, you were talking about the 15-minute Necrobolt. I think we might see it this game.
15 minutes
level
Necro 3.
Yeah, look at his farm. He has level 2 Necrobolt now.
Alright.
Unless he dies. I told you have to have a super good game to have that happen.
Yeah. Just have the game, no problem. He's actually even leveling access over his aura. I guess feeling like the burst
that's true.
damage is more important.
With the Necrobolt, definitely the aura is better.
Yeah.
Max aura. For solo killing potential. I mean, it doesn't matter so much since he's so ahead right now. Having the aura or more points in the axe.
I just want to quickly check levels. He's the highest level in the game. Over all his other cores.
Dude, he's like taking over the whole game, that he's
Yeah.
Beastmaster. It shouldn't happen against Darkseer. I don't know what happened, I wasn't like looking at the lane all the time. But to me it's like, okay, Darkseer Beastmaster, Darkseer should be farming more, that's all. Nothing special should happen.
Well, right now, Execration definitely very afraid of that kind of over-level Beastmaster. They're just
It's not
grouping
only
up.
levels, it's the farm that he has, is so scary.
Actually, so let's say this situation happened, right? Would you even considering giving the Tome of Knowledge to, let's say, him, to propel him even further, or because he's so far ahead, it doesn't even matter anymore? Like the Tome is
Doesn't
such.
matter. I think you still give it to the supports, or someone who needs level 11. Like someone who needs a important level.
Sure.
Very, very crucial level. Otherwise, I don't think you give it to Beastmaster.
Alright, you're saying Mineski needs to push. They're doing just that right now. And they're doing it very safely as well. Using just the zoo. Setting it forward. May not get the tower here, but just doing a good amount of
They're
damage.
just doing it in the sentry range because that's Mirana. They don't want to be hitting the tower without detection near the tower. 'cause
Raising
the moonlight-
Potato. Thinking about jumping in though. Beastmaster is gonna... Oh, okay. Definitely rolls his arms. Thinking about using that roar. Surge coming in. Looking for the vacuum. He's gonna get roared here. Defensive swap immediately. Good play here by Execration. Are they actually gonna punish them? That's the question. They don't really have good catch. Apart from landing an arrow. That'll be it.
No tempo. That's like what we discussed before.
Yep.
If they don't win the lanes, they don't do well in the lanes, this is gonna happen. Mineski has better catch because of Beastmaster, they have the vision and they have the glimpse, so long range initiation. And now they're pushing out the lanes because they are they are able to actually force Execration to group up at bottom lane previously, so they're using the map much better right now.
Now, when you're talking about tempo, it seems like all of these tempo controllers, at least in this metagame, is mostly done by the cores. Do you feel like there's a lot of good supports that are available in the game to...
Yeah, why not? We talked about that, right? Like the Doom, the Bounty Hunter, the Earth Spirits,
Sure.
the Roamers. Oh,
Long
bottom lane,
arrow's gonna hit. Chemo is gonna die to the boar and the wild axis. Gotta be careful around Disruptor. Top lane looks like Benhar getting chased, but don't know who's chasing who. Now, does the game change around when a bed picks up his Aghanim Scepter? You'll suddenly be able to repel pushes a bit more. You're able to essentially set up solo kills for yourself.
Well, it's gonna help them like recover in terms of farm, but the state of the game will not change still. It's still gonna be the problem of the vision. Beastmaster is gonna control the game.
Right.
And right now it's already past the timing of the Mirana can dictate play. Because she's supposed to be like killing and running around and ganking like maybe say minute 6 onwards towards minute 15. But right now it's already way past that time.
Yeah, when you have a good game on Rana where you get a high amount of levels, your burst damage is actually pretty respectable and you could kill supports quite easily. But
So this game she's not gonna be able to dictate play
no.
because of what happened in the lanes.
Well, it might not be a 15-minute Necro 3, but Bocarino does have the Necro 3 in his stash.
Okay, 16. 16 is pretty good.
It's pretty good. Moonlight Shadow, looks like we're going to see a big fight in the jungle. It's going to be Vacuum Wall on top. They were not prepared with sentries. Well, it's a pretty good follow with the Static Storm, though. Tim's stuck inside. Tim's in a lot of trouble. Tim's going to be dead. Roshan's still pretty low. Stolen Moonlight Shadow. My question is Execration prepared with sentries of their own? Does not seem like it. Roshan's dropping very low. Jumped in and looks he snatched the Aegis! He's definitely gonna pay for it, but looks like he's gonna do quite a bit of damage with that Iron Shell. He's still going on Benhar. He knows his life is good. Nando is gonna eat an Omni Slash on the way out. Death Warp being stolen here by Jules. Jules definitely making the plays right now. Here comes R. The Lance is gonna be good. Focusing on Bocarino. Bocarino's dead. Arrow's not gonna hit, but they're still chasing R. Out of mana at this point. Does have Arcane Boots available. But that was probably the biggest game turner.
The PL saved the day for them.
Uh-oh, might get one more here. Cass hanging around a little bit too long. He had teleport. And now he'd be dead. Free kills everywhere.
What was going on there? Huh. They did got the Aegis though, so it was
You mean the
one
last hit?
one kill plus Aegis.
Oh, okay,
for,
the Aegis and Nando.
for Beastmaster and Disruptor, but they did get the last hit on Roshan, so it wasn't all disastrous for Mineski.
I feel like the last hit on Roshan nowadays is worth so little. Like the experience is a joke. The goal is still nice, but I'm not even sure. I say Execration come ahead in that fight.
How big was the change in terms of experience?
Basically, at 52 minutes into the game, the old Roshan and new Roshan give the same experience. Anytime before that, the new Roshan is terrible. And right now, at 19 minutes is pretty bad compared to the old Rosh. I don't have the exact number, but anyways, I think Execration came further ahead. Maybe they haven't won that fight mathematically, but the fact that they bought themselves so much time, because Mineski previously had all the momentum, and now you see a lot of
the momentum being slowed or broken. So it's very crucial, despite them not getting too much out of it.
Yeah, Witch Doctor's got himself the Aether Lens. We got Axe coming up, Power Threats even on the Venge. They'll probably still lose this tier 2 tower. I don't think they can successfully defend this, but it's definitely at least a little bit of hope for Mineski. Whereas previously they had no hope.
You mean for Execration?
Oh, sorry, for Execration. Yeah. Mineski is rolling right now. Mineski is feeling good.
So they need the blink on the Beastmaster soon, so he can actually get pick off. I think at this stage, if he catches the PR out alone, he can even solo kill the PR with the Necro 3 plus Book.
Yeah,
plus the blink.
Execration looking to take a fight here behind their own tier, or in front of their tier 2. Hawk is Not gonna see anything. Here comes a Moonlight Shadow as well.
They have sentries this time? Oh, never mind.
They're just
backing
gonna
up.
back up. They're like, hey, nobody's on the map. Let's just back.
Top tower's getting beat down.
And they have a lot of deep vision, right? So,
Rubik TP's back for sentries. Like the captain is like, "Where's our sentries? Where is our sentries?" The disruptor is like, "I'm gonna get my Eterlands. You get the sentries."
and Rubik has no excuse not to get sentry because he's got 5 kills, right? It's like, you can't be like, I got no gold. He's pretty rich. By the way, Queen of Pain going for the standard Orchid build. Don't really need to talk too much about it. A lot of good targets. Although with that said, Phantom Lancer does have a diffusal blade, so it could pop it off of himself or an ally.
He's actually fed. He's fun.
You mean PL?
Yeah, for the PL in his team situation, he's found.
Yeah, I would agree.
Diffusal plus Yasha plus bots. Only the Beastmaster can lock him down and kill him, since Orchid doesn't work anymore. There's a Diffusal.
Yeah, and you could probably still solo kill him, right? Just a single roar with Necro 3 book.
Yeah, raw Necro books, you burn out his mana and kill him.
Well, I also don't think that Execration could hold this tower, so probably give it up.
Dire's top tower. You know
It won't be a good fight.
them Dire buildings.
I'm thinking about initiating.
Dire's top
Ooh, Jules.
beat down.
Very cocky play behind the tower. It's fine. Tower's down.
Top tower's gone.
Nando about thinking of going in, but just dropping a couple of lances. Oh no, Glim, Static Storm on top, but disjointed. Now I think Execration could chase if they want. No Storm. Looks like it would be back off for both teams.
Yeah, Beastmaster gets his blink now, so he's gonna get Vlad's next. They do need a gem though. I think they need a gem. So that this Mirana ultimates can't be so threatening towards them.
Well, they do have Necro Book.
It's not up all the time though. I don't think
That's
they can
true.
rely on it
Yeah,
every
that's
time.
fair. Not bad. The arrow's gonna give him a little bit of vision. It won't hit on Cass. Meanwhile, looks like they're gonna focus on 2 heroes at the same time. You get Chemo, well, I get Cass. And now they're gonna focus on Jules. Jules gonna get purged up. Jules gonna be dead. Again, pretty big kill considering he's a high level support. Raging Potato will blink to the trees and escape. Good fight here for Execration, and it feels like slowly they're making some sort of a comeback.
Yeah. Mineski has tried to, sometimes when you retreat, you leave a few heroes to get a pick off. But then there's so many heroes there, so.
Oh. Sorry, missing that kill. I thought Raging Potato TP out, but no, he hung around. And now they're thinking
He has
about
no
going in
TP.
fact. RR burning him up. He does have the Blink Dagger vacuum back and a swap. Perhaps a little bit mistimed.
Oh, they're still gonna try to go in. Here comes the Beastmaster. He has his blink ready. They should be able to get a kill here.
Blink Roar. That's the Venge. So that's exactly what you meant about, once you're done with the push, you leave behind 1 or 2 heroes. Set up a gank.
Yep. Didn't work out the first time, but they tried again and it worked out.
You can argue the second time much more effective because, okay, the fake gank is gone. We could go back out and farm now. And then Mineski says, just kidding, man. We're still here.
So Raging Potato is the only one still there. So he's the one waiting. He was the patient one. Well, he didn't have a TP, so he had nowhere to go. Anyway.
Alright.
So Mineski is just gonna control map. Probably wait for most likely wait for next Roshan, and then just outfarm the opponents.
And hopefully
If
this
they are-
time they will set up a couple of wards so PL can't jump in and steal it. I mean, considering that PL did steal the Aegis, this game... imagine if he didn't steal the Aegis, right? I think the game
Could
might
have
be
been
over.
so bad. Could have been so bad if they didn't get the Aegis. So right now they still need the gem. I still insist that they need the gem. They have the Bloods and everything. Don't think the Beastmaster needs anything else anymore. Should get the gem as soon as he can, or even get the supports to buy it since supports are rich. Actually no, supports are poor. Just kidding. So he has to buy it himself.
Is there any way they could actually kill this Juggernaut, you think? In a 5v5 situation?
5-second arrow. Witch Doctor ulti.
Okay, with Maledict on top. Yeah. I don't think he has
Oh.
Maledict.
Good scan.
Yeah.
Teams are starting to do this a lot more, yeah? When they smoke, they scan at the same
Yeah,
time. So
I
they
think
know
that's
where
the
they are.
way that it was always intended, right?
So
Right.
they know where they should be moving when they don't have wards.
Exactly. On this Raging Potato with haste rune, blinking in the complete opposite direction.
Where's their wards though? They're not placing wards yet. Okay, they have one down here. Should be able to guess the enemy's position with the 2 wards they have.
RR is going to be the first one walking up the hill. Gotta be careful of that Blink Roar. In fact, ooh, nice disjoint here. And now the cast is going to fly out against Bocarino. They can't really punish him. Meanwhile, Abed silenced up. Static Storm on top right now. Stolen Death Ward as well. And this word Death Ward is going to do a lot of damage. Abed uses leap, trying to leap away from the glimpse. Not really how that works. Abed is going to get discovered by Sentry. Jules making a big play. Gets yet another double kill. And Jules' Rubik is quite good. But I guess when you start the game with the triple kill, you know.
You get handed a steak in a silver platter. What more do you want, Lumi?
You want the dessert too.
Then you are greedy.
That's fair. That's fair. I prefer ambitious, but okay.
Okay, ambitious.
Yeah.
And being ambitious is a good thing.
Yeah. It's just how you spin that word, man. Ben-Hur's gonna get himself the Aegis. And I think Mineski is, unless they make some huge mistakes, I don't think they're gonna lose this game.
You know, but Dota 2. Dota 2.
Well, more accurately, Dota 1. Dota 1 is where like lots of throw happened, you know, because teams weren't as good back then. Always made the game a lot more interesting.
It's still the same though now. Like, because with the mechanics, with the rubber band mechanics, like mistakes are much more punishable. Back then it was harder to throw a game, I think. Because when you have a big lead, it's very hard for the losing team to come back.
Right, but teams were not as good, so teams more frequently threw. For now, Execration is praying for a couple of mistakes on Mineski's side. I mean, even in a straight up farm game, I think the Radiant just farms faster. Battle for your
Yeah.
Blink on Jug, just cutting down creeps.
Mobility, map control. It's very hard for you to, like, you have Aghanim's, but if you can't really move out and farm because of the lack of vision and you're afraid, then it's very hard. So
Yeah.
finally the gem comes from the Disruptor. This Beastmaster is definitely bullying his supports. He has to go for it, like he could easily get the gem.
Just looking to get Refresh Orb, man. You gotta stack that endgame screen. Just thinking about the future.
The gem is the future.
The gem is now for Mineski. They do have it. Man, dire situation right now is sitting in your base, right? And you look at the map and be like, alright guys, we got one ward here. It's
These
gonna get
wards are
rewarded.
their saving grace, Lumi. If they remove the 2 wards, then good luck.
Uh-oh.
Okay, they're
Ward's gone.
okay. One found.
And now they could just look at this corner, right? And just feel sad. No, one time I played some amateur land with Fluff and Stuff. Our team was Fluff and Stuff, Blitz, Aosin, myself, and Perch. We were in a situation like this, you know? You're stuck in your base late game. And some of us somehow would go out and die. And Fluff got very angry. So he drew a line on the map, right? Like this, on the ground. He say, never move past this line. And we listen. Oh, Blink Roar? No, no, no. Vacuum coming out. They're moving past the line! Gotta be careful. Nando just dropping a lance. They're trying to kind of whittle down this push, but there's Aegis, there's Healing Ward. Really, really...
Well, I think that mentality is not so good though. Like sometimes someone has to go past like push top and push bottom. Even
Yeah,
if
no,
they
no,
have to
he
die.
would do that. He would do that. The course would do that. The supports like stay past the line.
I mean, sometimes supports can do it, depending on what kind of support you are.
Alright. Uses a
That
death.
ward.
About to run out, I guess. Yeah.
No breaking through the dire structures for now.
Slowly.
No, this Rubik is stalling.
Wait till you get Axe, man. Wait till you get Axe. Then you get the real Death Ward. You get the real Darkseer wall. You know, one of the games in the Epicenter LAN, EGM had Axe on his Rubik and stole Song of Siren from Envy. And I was like, finally, we're gonna see Axe Song of Siren. And then he used it, but his teammates were all full HP, so you literally saw like no regen. Think about it, 10% a second, man. That's like insane.
70% hitting over 7 seconds.
Yeah. Crazy. I just did a quick check on the healing ward on Juggernaut. That's only 5% a second. And you already noticed how big the heal is. 10%. You know, the sad thing is, even though he just buffed the healing on the song, I don't think anybody are getting it. So maybe next patch it'll be 15%. You could song and full heal your whole team.
You think about it, how are you getting it as a support, Naga?
Just
Like
get it
how?
instead of Radiance.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, Mineski coming up, finally breaching the high ground. They're just like clearing.
You know,
out
there's
the
only
creeps.
one way you can do that with Alchemist.
Yeah, that's fine too. Vacuum wall on top, double star storm. Uh-oh, okay. Cass throws out his Psionic Storm. Not really doing too much. All Death Ward and Raging Potato. Oh, that arrow hit. That could have done quite a bit of damage, but at the end of the day, Mineski gets a range Rex, and I honestly don't think they have to back. In fact, all of the ultimates for Execration is down. They lost their Aegis, but Benhar's running in. Alright, Beastmaster thinking about the roar. Cass is stunning him right now. Vacuum. Okay, Vacuum Wall a second time here. Focusing on Bocarino. They could actually do some real damage. They actually get the Beastmaster before he casts any single spell. Benhur runs in. He doesn't have Aegis this time. He could actually die. Omnisat's gonna fly up. A lot of creeps around, and he jumps back out. The plays a bed jumping forward, and the silence comes in. In fact, they're now focusing on that bed. Needs to drop an arrow. RS on the chase, and should be able to get the kill, canceling the Blink Dagger's key. Alright, it's the other way. It's the other direction. Gotta push that tier 1 tower. Gotta take it down right now. Still though, a huge victory for Mineski, considering that he got the Rex.
Not all is lost. They got the kills, the big
Yeah.
kills, because
I
they
mean-
lost Aegis.
You can make the argument that Mineski should have been able to get that without losing anybody.
Radiance mid.
Oh, in fact, they're thinking about getting a little bit more here. Bottom lane, oh, the double ganger, not the lucky RNG. As he was.
He didn't get
furthest
in
away
range
from-
for the diffuser. Yeah, he didn't get in range for that. But they still got 2 towers though, like a mid tier 1. Now they're gonna get a tier 2 at bottom. So that's pretty good for Execration considering everything.
Oh, Beastmaster's here. Blink, looking for the roar. The Hawk is chasing. Chemo is glimpsed back, and he is dead.
Man, the kill steals, man, this Rubik. He really wants his Aghanim's.
Agham's gonna be good this game, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know, if you steal Starstorm from Mirana, you get double Starstorm.
Oh yeah, you get that. Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, you just steal that, and then you go far.
Holy shit, that's actually so sick. If you
It
get
is
that,
sick.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The
the
dream-
thing is, you have to use Starstorm once to activate it. If you don't use it once, if the passive for whatever reason.
Oh, it doesn't count the passive one.
No. If you just steal it, right, and you never use Starstorm, you won't get the effect. You have to use Starstorm once to get the effect.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because I stole it once in a game, I was like, okay, where's my double Starstorm? Nothing ever happened. And then I used it once to farm, and it's like, oh, the second one came out. I think it's just like a little bug that they need to fix.
You have to turn the ultimate
Turn
on.
it on, yeah, for whatever reason. Venge swap too, remember? You get a second life now, sort of, on Jules. Seal swap, and you leave Illusion
Shit.
behind. Man, that's why you get Axe on this hero, so OP.
Then you can control your hero even when you die.
Yeah.
Shit. Axe, this game.
You know, every patch Rubik gets buffed, if you think about it. More Axe are being added. Axe become a better and better item. Maybe they need a nerf Rubik Axe.
Mid tower could use
Make a
hand.
3-second cooldown on spell seal instead of 2.
You think he needs a nerf?
Nah,
The
probably not.
hero's, the hero's fine, bro.
Yeah, the hero's fine. I would say the hero may be on the weak side.
And the middle part, I wouldn't say so much of a weak side. Like, average hero.
Yeah. I mean, basically the only time that you see Rubik now are on players that could actually play him, right? So he's getting the Storm and Earth Spirit treatment. You can't
You have
just
to pick him in a specific lineup though, like
Yeah.
against. But Alliance don't really do that. When they pick Rubik, it's just they want to pick a support or
yeah.
whatnot.
And EGM's good on the hero. It's like, okay, let's pick it. That's what I mean. You can only pick the hero now if you have a player. I could play it.
Worthy tribute.
Shadow Blade Beastmaster, yeah.
Huh, interesting. I was
So
thinking
you can-
Glimmer Cape might be better, but
No, so he can kill the PL. Because he tried so many times to blink roll the PL. Every time PL gets doppelganger off.
Yeah.
If you notice.
isn't he like a 7.8k player or something? Nando?
Is he?
Yeah. Or high 7ks. Or high 6k. It's very high. Bocarino leading the charge. We'll see Vench. Are you checking his MMR right now?
No, I'm not. Checking the other game.
Okay.
Lol.
What a caster. Professional. Lots of net worth here on the Juggernauts. And oh, he's got all the item he wants.
Shadows take us.
Moonlight Shadow gonna fight on the right side now. In fact, they're gonna focus on Bocarino for a second time. He died before casting a single spell. They get cast. They get Bocarino. The fight's not over yet. Benhar in a lot of trouble. He does drop the Omni Slash, but the Moonlight Shadow will save them. And in fact, now Benhar in a lot of trouble himself. Benhar's gonna be dead. Is it gonna be a comeback from Execration? So far, it's looking pretty good. Raging Potato is being chased, and he'll be okay.
Oh, Execration always have all these really good ideas of coming in from behind. Saw it a few times yesterday already. Part of winning the combat is the surprise factor and the positioning.
So
Getting into a better position.
basically like team ACA, right? Just not losing that fight. Oh, Arrow's
Yeah.
gonna hit on Jules as well, and Jules? Oh, he's probably dead? Okay. But they might lose a couple as a result of Raging Potato hitting very hard. Abed rescues a gem. BKB gets initiated, okay, but not sure if BKB's gonna help. Abed waiting under, looking for the double Starstorm. Ooh, Abed looking for the play, the
Melodic.
poison! And the gem's on the ground.
Oh my
Frickin'
god.
Place. The place. Comeback?
Oh
Look
my
at the
god.
top,
Nando is-
PL.
Oh crap, what is happening?
Yeah, Winter, what's happening in this game? Tell me.
Oh, he might get the raw off if he can actually get into range.
Oh, he was so close. Yo, he's not afraid. He's actually going back in. He's gonna use the diffuser blade. Who's the real one? Didn't get the real one, and now the right clicks are coming.
Oh, book.
One more lands. Oh, now Nando. Oh, the kinetic fuel is down, so got Storm out, and he's fine.
Oh, this guy. You know he was the puck. Remember the puck game that we
Yeah,
casted?
yeah. I remember that. He's not afraid of anything. You give him these like annoying heroes, and that's a Death Ward upgrade on Witch Doctor. I don't know. Does Mineski have this game? If you asked me 10 minutes ago, like, oh, can Mineski ever lose? I'm like, oh, there's no way. But Winter,
I
like you
think
said,
there's
it's,
always a way.
it's Dota 2, man. It's Dota 2.
Oh, that's true. Now they
Alright.
get Roshan. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
man.
this is like a full comeback soon. This is like a half comeback already.
Yeah. Aegis probably gonna throw on Nando, but here's the thing, Nando's very low HP right now. If the Radiant team decide to fight, they're gathering up. Unfortunately, their feelings are a bit off because this Roshan is happening faster than they imagine. It's gonna go down here. Nando's gonna pick it up. The Immortal PL, the game plan of killing PL before the fight happens is no longer the case. Okay, Nando's gonna pour it out. They see him, and they need to rescue him. Uh-oh, this could be bad. Tim's in a little bit of trouble as well. He's got Wave of Terror. Okay, I think you just sacrifice everybody and just run. Just run. No, they actually want to fight. This is the Death Word doing so much damage. Benhar's on the run. Abed, can he actually land the arrow, leap forward, the arrow follow through? Okay, Benhar pops the healing ward. They actually purge him up, and Benhar will have to drop the Omni Slash. Keep in mind that he maybe could blink out back out. I bet use the cheese. No blinking back out. They will kill Benhar. Yeah, he's dead. And they're still chasing. They're still chasing. Double Starstorm flying in. Bocarino's gonna be dead. They're going for the Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain blinks out, but the Mail Dig is too big, and they're gonna get the kill. It's a 5-man wipe. They got the Aegis. They got the Venge.
The full
But the
comeback.
comeback. Oh my god. Welcome to
Okay,
Dota 2.
comeback is real. They're just gonna win the game off this as well.
Yeah.
Should be able to get. They can get the top Rex and the top melee. And if they get the melee Rex here, they can leave the range and go for the top melee.
Okay, they won't go for the front.
Yeah, that's 2 set of Rex.
Let's get the Rex. Alright, we have a parity now. Both teams with 1 Rex. Now, like you said, they're gonna go top. Get the second Rex. Well, I did not expect this kind of comeback. Now I'm worried for Mineski in game 2, you know? Sometimes after a game like this, you get on heavy tilt. Double sets of Rexes are dead. Will they actually fight? That's a question. It looks like they will disjoint a couple of spells. And Execration is going home. Quite happy, in fact. Go graph checking, 0.
Ruby can complain about his team now, right?
Yeah. It's like, I did everything. I even bought them sentries, damn it. When we need a sentry, I TP back home to do. Holy crap, this game.
Yeah, this is like the risk of like you running a lineup like this when you make a mistake. It's great when you control everything, but it's really bad when you make a mistake.
How many mistakes did they make though? 2, right?
2 in a row, which
Yeah.
is already bad. In most cases, after 1, you're like, okay,
Let's,
we have
let's
to be
chill.
careful.
Yeah.
Let's chill, and then they do it again. So, I mean, the second one was because they were contesting the Roche, so that wasn't really. I mean, after they killed the PL, maybe they should have just let the PL, because PL was like TPing. You know, when they saw the PL, he was TPing away in the pit. If they were to actually roll the other heroes on the left and just let the PL TP away and kill his teammates, that would have maybe been a better decision in hindsight.
My Chumu Chulu.
That's definitely not English. Okay.
I wish somehow I know a little bit of Tagalog.
Don't you know some already?
I know what a Mumu is.
What's a move?
Mumu is a ghost. I'm just waiting for one of these Pinoy teams to pick a Death Prophet. So it could be like so many Mumus everywhere. Alright, here comes Execration for the push. Now they could just do it quite slowly. They have a hero that can slowly siege high ground. Send a couple of PL illusions. And they also have bench swap to back him out, so Execration. Feeling pretty happy. So what is the game plan now for Mineski? Still roar the PL? I don't think that's actually enough. Not when Tim's is available to swap.
Draw the PL, silence the Venge with Queen.
Okay,
Sounds about right.
sounds easy. Let's do that.
And then get the Omni Slash on him.
Yeah, just he has no illusion everywhere.
They need to get like the kinetic field on top of the raw target so they can't force stuff him away.
I like it. Let's drop a storm on top as well, just to be safe.
Just to kill him. Why not?
Let's check items for a bit because we haven't really talked about it in a while. AC on the Queen of Pain, as well as the Lincoln Sphere. Tim's thinking about initiating. Uh-oh, this might not be the spot where they want to fight here. They find Bocarino again. The roar is going to go onto Tim. Vacuum Wall is going to be good. Tim's going to be dead. Alright, the Death Ward's coming out though. Is it actually doing any damage? It's doing quite a bit. The bounces so much. Benhar in the front line still fighting away. Here comes the PL. The PL is going to be a big force. Arrow not hitting. A bed now. Out of mana thanks to the Necrobook. This fight is not looking that good, but no, it's the PL. He's too strong. He's mana burning. PL is going to get a ton of kills. Raging Potato. Sonic Wave is decent, but looks like he's going to die as a result. Dominating streak here on even the Witch Doctor. And Nando is just uncontested. Nobody's killing him.
That is actually about as good as it gets for Mineski.
Trading 3 for 3.
Yep. They drop all their big spells on the first two targets, the bench plus the Darks here. And PL was just free to kill everyone after that. If they have to, I think the only way they can kill him is they save the raw, just for the PL. If they raw anyone else, then PL is gonna just kill everyone after.
Also, maybe even just using the Sonic Wave on only him to find where the real one is, and then go from there.
They need to control him, that is the problem now. They don't have a hex on anyone. So they only have like raw.
Yeah, the sad thing
Raw-
is
Raw into Static Storm Kinetic Field.
Queen of Pain didn't make the Hex. It is unfortunate.
Worthy tribute.
Well, at least Mineski's got the Summit Courier.
I can tell you're trying.
I mean, one could make the argument that's why they're losing, because they got the Summit Courier.
What?
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 Actually, this courier is crazy cute. So maybe not.
Oh, I'm not sure if the Davids would be too happy about that.
It's okay. They know my feelings. No, they actually don't care about my feelings at all. They're also bullies.
No, you don't care about their feelings when you said that.
But they know I'm joking, so it's...
No, they
Sorry.
don't. You're serious. I'm gonna tell them you're actually serious about that.
Okay, I'm sorry. Davids, if you're listening, I apologize formally. I bet now pretty farm. I think that's gonna be a Lincolns, because Lincolns are the cool item on Mirana these days.
Cool item on Mirana.
Yeah, I haven't. Like, if you think
Pretty
about
cool. Pretty cool if you put it on the PL, yeah?
yeah, not for yourself. If you think about it, if Mirana got like something like a Scythe of Ice, it's not bad.
He might have he might want to just put the Lincolns on the PL. Then the PL will just run in and kill everyone.
Yeah, Immortal. All right, late game Moonlight Shadow for the bait, not gonna work. And Nando, here it comes. Pretty stacked, pretty farmed. And they just realized, oh, we got bot racks already. Why are we pushing here?
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
Just waiting for the next Roshan.
Yeah.
Then they should be able to finish the game after that.
And surprisingly, Nando still has like slots. He's got a Ring of Aquila. Good pro at. I mean, what is PL's final item? Oh, Jules, what are you doing? Jules, dead?
Dead.
Oh, at least
His
he got a
final,
ward down.
his final item. Do you still go Abyssal on the hero now?
Prize is mine.
Aegis is his final item.
You give the Aegis to someone else, don't you?
No,
Hi,
PL
take-
doesn't
take
die.
You take the Aegis and you eat Moonshard. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the plan.
Yeah, I think there's no way Mineski killed him twice. Maybe if Jules steals a Witch Doctor. Oh, after stealing okay, never mind. Jules is dead, and there's a big fight happening right now. Cass is gonna be immediately dead. On the backline, the big Sonic Wave, Raging Potato losing way too much HP. Witch Doctor channeling huge ult as well. Omni Slash is flying left and right. But it looks like Benhar is well, there's gonna be no more Omni Slash after this one, because he'd be dead. Ultra kill on Nando, and that's gonna be GG. Game 1 in the books. Execration, after a huge comeback, somehow, someway, finds a victory from the jaws of defeat. That's a pretty good big comeback.
Smoke.
Yeah.
The smoke, you know, they're really good at using their smokes to position themselves for defense or fights. That's what I noticed for this team. Execration. That was what caught them off guard, Mineski.
The first fight round, yeah.
Yeah, that first fight, they got the team wipe. Not team wipe, but they killed 4 heroes, and then they got Roshan.
Yeah, I think the key factor in a lot of these fights is also they were able to kill the Beastmaster first. So a lot of these fights, the roar never flew out. There was no book around. So Bocarino, despite having a very phenomenal early game, the late game he got a ton of hate going against him. So, well, that's game 1. Game 2 is coming up next. I'll definitely have to go host a lobby, and hopefully I'll do it correctly this time. Don't go anywhere, guys. A lot more Pinoy Dota action coming your way. See you in a bit.